As well as that team demo competition, Mike, what do you think about that?
The team demo competition, it's so difficult to organize so many people. The judges are going to be looking for the mix of forms, weapons, working together as a team, and it's going to be very exciting.
Well, that is where we are going to begin this exciting hour of competition. This is team freestyle here.
Team Freestyle, newcomer to the ISK stage. I saw them in the eliminations, and they are super clean. Normally you get new teams that come to this competition, they get nervous, you know, they're not in sync, you know, they're a little bit off here and there, stumbles, bobbles, and they were spot on. They could really give Team Infinity a run for their money tonight.
What makes an excellent team for the judges, Mike?
A team that actually does things together versus half of the time they're doing team in sync and then they're highlighting individuals. It's not an individual competition, and you should not be throwing out one or two people. It's not a team sync competition. Then we want to see groups, the whole group together, like right now. Then you might have 4 or 5 come out and do a segment versus 1 or 2. So that's something to look for. The judges are going to be looking for that. Their power in numbers, and that's going to increase the scores tonight. So take a look at these hand combinations. It's not like they're doing 3 or 4 techniques, 5 techniques. They're doing 12, 15 technique hand combinations. So right here, with highlighting one individual at a time, this is something that Team Infinity is going to have an advantage over. Normally, they're much more coordinated with larger groups. So again, we've got 2 people here. The choreography is fantastic. It's just, this is a team sync form. And while everybody else is sitting around, we're watching 2 people.
So you don't like that part of it?
Again, the choreography is great, but it's not a team sync competition. We want to see the whole demo team. So now now they've got several people going at one time, and now they're highlighting one, but they could be using the other people to highlight this one person doing bow staff, not just sitting on their knees, because again, it's not an individual competition. And like I said, I was impressed with them during the eliminations. They came out super strong. You would never know that they've never been on the stage before.
And they'll be going up against an incredible team, Team Infinity, who will be next.
Yeah, and they dominated for 4 years. Nobody could touch them. This is good right there. So they've got 4 exiting to the corners as one enters in. That transition never leaving the floor open. As people are moving off, one's coming on. That was an excellent transition, but having one at a time just doesn't help their effort. I mean, the level of difficulty is on par with what Team Infinity is going to bring tonight. So. So we've got one girl doing the sword right now. This is what I remember from the eliminations. I'm sure many of them can do sword. If they had 3 or 4 of them doing sword at one time, nice catch, then that would be much more impressive than just a single person.
I mean, in terms of the level of difficulty in the moves, they haven't missed anything yet.
Yeah, no, they are spot on and super acrobatic. I mean, normally you might have half the team that could do all of those acrobatics. Every single one of them are flipping, multiples. Now here's a great way that they have one person and they're using the entire team all at one time. I love this part. creativity, showing the judges something that they've never seen before. That's hard to do after so many years, but that's something that they did very well right there. I really like the originality. So, great way to end.
Ladies and gentlemen, from San Diego, California, Team Freestyle.
Their first appearance on the ISKA Night of Champions stage. And I'm with you, Mike. I love the way they ended their routine. And it'd just be interesting to see how the judges scored, because there was so many moments. There were so many moments during that routine where not all of them were out at once.
Yeah, yeah. You know, but to come out on the ISKA stage with that kind of energy, we've seen so many teams come out so strong during the eliminations and then cave under the pressure of the nighttime final stage and the the ESPN coverage. But they really killed it. Hats off to them. They did fantastic.
And dare I say, this is one of the legendary teams in the sport. They've taken 2 years off. They're back.
Wait a second. Is that Mike Welch up on the stage?
Mike Welch, the coach, 35 years of age.
Wow. See, the last few years, he let his team go, and he was not performing with them. And, I used to train him back in Chicago when him and Jeff Spritko, his team forms partner, first came on the scene. And, wow, from teen competitor to now successful school owner, really dominating the Madison, Wisconsin area.
Well, he spoke with Caitlin Deschelle earlier tonight, and I noticed Mike was a little hoarse, and now I know why, because he's been performing.
Actually, he's always like that. That's just that's the Irish in him. He's got that raspy voice.
Okay, Mike, this has been a pretty legendary team. Why? Take us through the history of Team Infinity.
Well, they came out on the scene and they were strong, but then they just kept getting stronger. What's most impressive is that after year 2, then a lot of their team members they had to replace, and it was almost like they were kind of starting over, but they still came in strong and was able to defend their titles for 2 more years. Then if you're looking at this, so far, they're in the first 45 seconds here, and it's all group choreography. Haven't seen any individual, no 2 people. Okay, this is the first time now they're highlighted doing some fight choreography. The fight choreography is something that the other team didn't do. That's going to earn them some bonus points right there. Now, for Mike Welch to return after not being on the stage and to highlight him, that would be a reason to have 2 people go out while everybody else is kneeling. But he's well known in this community, so that's something that people would look forward to seeing.
It's a team that has been competing overall for 10 years, so they took a couple of years off, as we've talked about.
Yeah, there's a couple guys on the stage right now that have been there from the very beginning. There's a weapon that you don't see very often, the Kali or Arnis stick. See, again, the traditional extreme weapons are bow staffs, sword, kamas, chucks. Bringing in the Kali sticks is another element that the judges probably weren't thinking about. And again, that's another way that they're going to stand out. And this is Mike Welch's weapon here. He competed and won his titles with the bow staff. Let's see what they have in store. Look at that. All the bow staffs are different colors. Love that. They've got the new illuminator tape on their bow staffs. Release, release, release. Nail those releases. Again, not 2 people tossing. We had all 3 of them. They were tossing to their partners. Here we've got double bow staff. Again, taking it to another level. Single, then double bow staff. Their signature side flips. Their positioning coming in for the finale here.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Madison, Wisconsin, Team Infinity.
Team Infinity. Their last world title was in 2015, and they were in sync tonight, Mike. Wow.
Take a look at this. Round off flash kick. You can see them land 1, 2, then they're all up. Hand combinations together, they're all hitting the ground, and all in sync, same time. That's precision with their choreography. That's what the judges are going to be scoring very high. Take a look at this. Not only are they in sync here, but look at the creativity. They're all using different colored bows. That really lights up the stage. They just took it to another level. Single, double bow staffs, collie sticks, fight choreography. They definitely have the advantage when it comes to style elements.
9.98.
Scores coming out Team Freestyle first.
9.99. 9.99. 9.99.
3 nines.
9.99.
4 nines.
And 9.99.
So the judges liked it, Mike.
Wow, those are very, very strong scores. 5 nines.
14
Their
Infinity.
first appearance here.
Judges ready. Scores. 9.99. 9.99.
There's 2.
9.98. 9.98. 9.98. 9.98. And 9.98 for Team Infinity.
And
Presenting the award.
that is
ISK
quite
Germany.
an upset.
Benin, Brazil.
Hats.
And your winner for the 2017 ISKA World Demo Team Championships from San Diego, California, Team
What
Freestyle.
an upset here.
Wow, well, you know what? They really came out strong. They did a great job. Team Infinity, I think in terms of difficulty and mixing in the different style elements, they had more to choose from and some originality there, you know, but the judges went to Team Freestyle.
So the newcomer on the block, the underdog, pulls off the upset. When we come back, one of the most dynamic rivalries in the sport. Sammy Smith against Mackenzie Emery in the Weapons World Championship.